Spokane County is looking for the best fit for its Animal Protection Services Director. What goes into the search tonight?
Thunderstorms return to the forecast ahead of a cooler couple of days. We're talking increased fire danger because of it.
Deputies arrest a man for allegedly ramming a patrol car. The footage of the incident and more on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Spokane County is searching for a new director for its Animal Protection Service, SCRAPS, and the city of Spokane wants to weigh in on the decision. The former director submitted his immediate resignation on July 11th after more than 2 years of controversy. KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy has more tonight.
Just days ago, Spokane City Council voted to send a letter to Spokane County Commissioners and the county CEO requesting to be part of the selection process for SCRAP's new executive director. The county confirms former SCRAP's leader, Jesse Ferrari, stepped down earlier this month. Monday's letter says the city intends to keep working with the Animal Protection Service, but as its largest contracting partner, wants to be part of picking a new director in a meaningful way. Now, there's been controversy between the city and county over SCRAP's euthanasia policies, including public outcry after more than a dozen dogs were put down in a single day back in 2023.
This creates, I think, a renewed opportunity to strengthen the partnership around SCRAPS, potentially see it continue in a positive way that can regain public trust.
KREM 2 reached out to the county. A spokesperson told me they can't comment on this request yet. County commissioners are on annual summer break until August 11th. The county did tell me commissioners will likely consider the request when they return. Meanwhile, the SCRAPS director position was publicly posted Tuesday. The application process closes August 29th. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
All right, let's talk weather on this Wednesday with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Good. We sent him out to the Outdoor Weather Center to sweat it out because it's a warm one today. Jeremy?
Mark, I got to say, I got lucky out here. A cloud slid over the top of the sun or under the sun in just the past minute. It went from sweltering to, oh, this shade isn't all that bad in just the past couple of seconds. 97, that's as warm as we have been today. 97 is likely our high temperature today, and that means we officially tie the hottest day we've seen so far this year. That all came thanks to a little storm that moved through overnight and kept our low near 70 degrees. Kind of cool the way that worked. You stay a little warmer overnight, you get a little warmer in the afternoon. That's textbook meteorology right there. Temperatures out in the triple digits in central Washington, 103 down in Lewiston. If I look out to my east, just my right, all the way out there, I can see some storms. Those storms are over the mountains in the Idaho Panhandle. These ones right there. Are they bringing lightning? Not yet, but some of them are. Most of the convective activity bringing thunder and lightning is all the way up in northeast Washington. We had a couple of rumbles of thunder just outside 4th of July Pass. Now it looks like we are seeing a little more activity there. That should wind down tonight. I think these storms move out, but they're moving slow. And once they do, we look to tomorrow and a few scattered showers in the afternoon. 95 degrees because of it. 84 on Friday with more widespread rain in the forecast. 87 on Saturday. And Mark, as I toss it back to you, sun's slowly coming back out, and that means I'm back to sweating.
Yeah, get back in the AC. All right, Jeremy, thank you very much. New at 5 tonight, Chelan County deputies are using some new techniques to look for Travis Decker, the Washington father accused of killing his 3 young daughters. The deputies are back in the Icicle Creek area, and they're using swiftwater training to search for Decker. Here's how it works. They move through the cold water training for rescues while also looking for signs of the accused killer. Decker has been on the run since May. His 3 young daughters were found dead at a campground near Leavenworth. Today's search started just upstream from that scene. The sheriff says the all-out search efforts strained the budget, but the work has not stopped. They're using as many training opportunities as they can to keep the search going.
We see the same frustration that citizens, of course the family, our agency's feeling of not getting Travis within the first couple of weeks. And we've heard the critics, but again, we're not the kind of team that gives up. We're going to continue to push on, and he's still very much in our targets.
The U.S. Marshals Service is leading the search. Although deputies did not find anything new today, they say they'll keep searching until Decker is found. Meantime, the Okanagan County Sheriff's Office investigating what it calls a brutal murder just outside of Tenasket. The deputies say bystanders reported a man lying face down along North Pine Creek Road Thursday morning. Investigators are not saying exactly how the man died or the injuries that he suffered, but right now Pedro Lopez is sitting in the Okanagan County Jail on probable cause for first-degree murder. A second man was also booked for helping to commit the murder. Today, a man appeared before a judge for the fourth time this year after a police pursuit through Spokane County ended in a crash. KREM 2's Christian Garza went down to the scene and brings us the latest.
Today, neighbors on Frederick Avenue here in Millwood are still looking for answers as to what led up to a police pursuit ending in a crash, quite literally, in their front yards.
What started as a routine traffic stop turned into a full-blown chase after a Spokane County Sheriff's Office deputy tried to pull over Matthew Gardner for reckless driving. In a press release, the Sheriff's Office says Gardner blew through a stop sign and drove close to 80 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone. The Sheriff's Office says 2 deputies started chasing Gardner down Frederick Avenue in Millwood before Gardner hit a dead end, made a U-turn, and drove into a patrol car. Today, Gardner appeared before a judge for attempting to elude a law enforcement vehicle and assault in the second degree. The Sheriff's Office says this is the 4th time this year Gardner has been arrested and booked into the Spokane County Jail. His priors include malicious mischief and possession of a controlled substance.
The court notes that he has 5 adult convictions, that he has 20 failure to appears and failure to complies, that he has pending current charges, and that he's on SOC as well. Court will set bail in the amount of $20,000.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says during his arrest, Gardner admitted to deputies that he ran because his car is unregistered and that there was meth and fentanyl inside of his car.
The Sheriff's Office says this is still an active investigation and additional charges are possible. In Millwood, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.
We are just getting started on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. One of the largest earthquakes ever recorded in history sends tsunami scares across the Pacific, including in Washington.
We always have paramedics coming. The ambulance service typically has their paramedics as well. We just want to get that highest level of care to our citizens as quickly as possible.
But first responders asking for your vote in next week's election, what they're asking you to do to meet needs during emergencies after the break.